Girls, how are you? This is the lesson of spelling, which is long O. All right, I want you to look at these two words, which is rod and road. You see the difference in the sound of O, girls? How to pronounce O? Rod, road. So in this word, rod has short O. In this one, road has long O. So this is our lesson for today, exactly long O. So you will be able to identify the sound of O and you will get some words with the O. So we will focus today on the sound of long O. Let's see here more examples. Oval and dog, long and short, long and short. Boat, box, long O, short O. Okay, so, go, no, home, robe. So all of these have long O. So you will ask, when should I pronounce O as a long or short? I will answer you that there are some patterns we use them or they help us to pronounce O as a long sound. Like for example, if we have in the word O at the middle, E at the end of the word. So here you pronounce it as long O. Some words have only O, so it will be long O. Some words have O with W, O with A, or U with O, so also you pronounce it as a long O. These are more examples with long O. Let's take our spelling words one by one with the meaning. Okay. You know this? Okay. We call this bolt, bolt. Long O, bolt. And you see here cleaning dirty things. So these dirty things, we call them mold, mold. We have also long O. And you know this machine for stopping the cars? What do we call this? Toll, toll, long O. And you see this? What do we call this, girls? To see your what? Your shadow, shadow. So here we have O-W, pronounce it as long O. And you see this process? You see this process, girls? We call this flow, flow. We have O-W, so it will be long O. And you see, she's cutting the grass. She's cutting the grass. So what do we call this thing? To cut the grass? Mows, mows, O-W, long O. You see this C is smaller than this, or we can use another word which is lower, lower, O-W, pronounce it as long O. And she's what? Plowing. So plown, plown, to plow the balloon, O-W as long O. And you see this, like for example, I will inside it, you will find what? Speech, saying. You see this when you read stories, for example. So we call this coat. U-O, pronounce it as long O, coat. This cute animal is mole. We have O, then E, so long O. And what do we call this, girls? Stone. O, then we have E, long O. So we use this for cooking. What do we call this? Stove. Stove, long O, stove. This or this means what? Chose. It's the past of choose. Chose, O, long O. And you find this down of your shoes. So we call this sole. So we have O and E. Then someone is trying to steal something. Stole. Stole. O. It's the past of steal. And this is a goal. Goal. OA, pronounce it as long O. To harm yourself and to shout of this, groan. Groan. OA. Load. 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 When you upload a video or something. So load, it's long O. You see the chicken? Roasting. OA. Roasting. OA. So this is a long A. To warm yourself and like feeling, whoa. Whoa. O. Pronounce it as long O. So now your book, page 55. These are the words with meanings, and this also. Okay, thank you so much.